Hello, I'm Mark Hall-Patton. I want to welcome you to the Clark County Museum. We're here at the 1931 Boulder City Depot. It's just one of the buildings here at the museum. And I want to take you inside and show you one of the exhibits that we have up. This time we're talking about how you decorated Christmas trees over about the last 70 years. Some of the things I remember from my childhood, maybe some of you will. Some of the things maybe you won't. So let's take a look inside. So here we are inside the depot. You can see that we've got a few Christmas trees out. Even our shiny aluminum Christmas tree up there with the color wheel. That's always important. If you've never seen an aluminum Christmas tree, back in the 1960s when these came out, the really fun portion was having the color wheel, because as that went around, your Christmas tree changed colors. That was quite important to have. And the hardest thing when that came in was getting a color wheel that actually worked. We don't have that running because that really does wear out much too quickly. But one of the things that we have on display here right now are some of the changes in Christmas tree lights that have happened over the years. When you come down here and see this exhibit, you can see some of the lights that are from, say, 1939 or 1940 or 1950. The 1953 lights, which are the twinkle lights. You think about those today, you can see some that are LED lights today, but these weren't. These are incandescent lights and they do twinkle. And we do have ones from 51 and the 1960s, and then going all the way up to ones that started being produced in Japan, which ended up ending the ones that were being produced in the United States, because it became much less expensive to buy them overseas and ended the ones that were being produced in the United States. So this was all part of what was going on as part of the globalization of production, even down to something like Christmas tree lights. Same thing happened with bulbs for the Christmas trees. You can see some of the ones that we used to have, and you can see the different types. These are all blown glass bulbs, the kinds of things that we used to get, but you had to be much more cautious with those. Today, of course, the bulbs that we have are mainly plastic, much easier to have them on the tree and knock them off and not have them break. Much safer that way. We have Christmas tree toppers that are different from different eras. You'll probably have one. If you have a Christmas tree at home, you'll probably have a traditional one that is your Christmas tree topper that you use every year. These are different ones that people have used over the years. Different types of tinsel garland and that people had. But one of the things that used to be very popular, especially in the desert, was you had to flock your tree. Because in the desert, we normally don't have any snow. And here we have one case with different types of flocking. So I have to show you the flocking that people had here. Now these are all different kinds of flocking. Now, of course, you have tinsel, and the original tinsel was actually lead. Nowadays, of course, it's a mylar, it's not lead. The original one was, but there was different kinds of flocking. You had flocking that was a chemical that you mixed with water, and you actually sprayed it onto the tree in order to get that nice, snow-looking effect on the tree. Sometimes you could buy snow spray. We've got a can of it right here. You could buy the tree drape that you would put at the top of the tree and bring it down. It would look like snow, but the most important one that you could get was Las Vegas snow, and you could buy that in a bag and actually put it right on your tree. It's kind of a fluffy synthetic, but you could put that on the tree and make it look like it's a little snowing outside. So we have some of that you can take a look at.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street.
So I'll come over here next to my cousin and invite you down to the museum sometime in December or January. These exhibits will be up. Now, we always have exhibits up, but these exhibits will be up through middle to end of January if you'd like to see them. We hope that you'll come down and see us. Remember, it is hard to find us open. We are only open 7 days a week. It is $2 a head to come through. Unless you're like me and over 55 or you're under 18, then it's only $1. So please come down and see us. We're open 9 to 4:30, 7 days a week. We hope to see you here.